Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Tokyo Xanadu. And we're here at the station, one place we still want to talk to everyone before we head over to Brick Alley and see if we can find some more hints about what's going on and where we can find Asuka. But yeah, let's get started. And since it's so misty out here, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people out here. Hopefully they're just at home and not lost in the fog at the hand of some other greed. But yeah, let's go around the place. Oh, there haven't been a lot more accidents because of the fog. I need to be more careful. I should cut back on the number of bags I carry when Kenta's with me. I know shopping for the best deal is important, but safety is way above that. That's why I love my mom so much. Yeah, it's almost attached at her hips, isn't it? He's gonna be a very good value shopper as well when he grows up. Ah, it's you! I didn't expect to see you of all people here. Mizuhara of the Sakura Pharmacy. I heard you were being transferred to another Nemesis affiliated company. I heard she was one of Hiragi's collaborators. Mizuhara, do you know anything about Hiragi's current situation? Unfortunately, all I know right now is that she has gone missing. Although I did notice that she had been acting strange at the store for the past few days. I see. It sounds like you're planning on going to save Hiragi. The only thing I am able to do is sell medicine. However, Hiragi is a regular customer here. So can I ask you to take care of her? I see. Not a problem. Even if there's a grim greed with power equal to Hiragi's, I'm sure everything will turn out fine. I think of her as more than just a client, so please, go help her. Well, if you can help her, we'll definitely do that. 15 and 6, it's not much, but since we are about to fight a grim greed, should we get a few more just to be sure? Or should I just be confident in the skill that I have? Oh, since the fog is so thick today, I was told I didn't have to stand outside the store as a greeter. This is the first time I've ever been outside in the fog so thick that it soaked through all of my clothes. My undies are still damp, so it feels kind of gross. I better make sure I don't catch a cold. You do that. Oh, I was wondering whether I was going out today or not, but here I am. I think I'm addicted to Star Camera. That is true, I've seen you here every day I came by, so yeah. There are way too many kinds of earphones and headphones to choose from. No kid today? I'm guessing his parents want him to stay at home. Well, this thick fog has been somewhat disconcerting. It really drove sales of dehumidifiers. There's also been a lot of accidents because of the fog. I do hope the sun comes out soon. Well, this thick fog has been somewhat concerning. Yes, I hope so too. Oh, Miss Mitsuki, welcome. Miss? Oh, Akane is one of Zodiac's most skilled engineers. Oh, really? Well, revealing my true identity before now would have been troublesome, so I choose to stay silent. Since we're sharing, I'd like to point out that Star Camera is under the Zodiac corporate umbrella. Well, that particular bit of info isn't for public consumption, so please keep it to yourself. Got it. Ah, I see now. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I've heard from Kyoka that Miss Mitsuki is acting independently. I will offer as much support as I'm able, but I trust you'll prepare on your own as well. Thank you. I've heard from Kyoka that Miss Mitsuki is acting independently. Alright, do we have some? Yes, we have. Can we? Something? Maybe? So it's good to check, just in case. Because we might have just gotten an item that will make us stronger or even better. Nope, we're all fully upgraded. Good. Does it see there are no extra items here? Right, it's not perfect. There was a multi-car crash in downtown this morning. We sent a few officers to help with traffic control, but I feel bad that we couldn't do anything to prevent the accident. The way things are in that area, it's too easy for a car to lose control and end up on the sidewalk. So you should be sure to pay attention to your surroundings when walking by the side of the road. Well, in this kind of mist, you definitely need to. I was wondering where to have lunch today, and all of a sudden, there's this thick fog. It's messing my sense of direction. Yeah. You should know the area well by now, so you should be okay in where you're going, but I can imagine a thick fog like this will definitely get you turned around in an unfamiliar place. Alright, let's get to the bookstore. Oh wait, first the lottery. Oh, lottery tickets are vulnerable to humidity, so I recommend that you keep them in a wooden box at home. Some people store their tickets in the boxes made from Polonia wood to increase their luck. Oh, you already bought 5 tickets for the week. Come again next week. Can't blame a guy for wanting more tickets. How to relieve stress. I think I need a book like this right now. Alright, I think I'll pick this up to read later. The fog today is even thicker than it was yesterday. I know this sounds kind of stupid, but I feel like I'm inside a story right now. Despite only covering Morimiya, this fog has been setting off all kinds of weather warnings. Luckily, we aren't busy today, so I think I'll send Kazuki home while it's still light out. Yeah, might be the wisest thing. To prevent accidents, of course. Well, the fog is amazing. It's even thicker than last week. I hope I don't come across those things again on my way home. Those things? You might think I'm insane or something, but on my way home from work I saw something strange inside the fog. It was like a dark shadow figure with 4 legs and it was huge. I freaked out and froze in place, but then it just disappeared. Just thinking about it scares me. What the heck was that thing? A shadow with 4 legs. Intriguing, wouldn't you say? Yep, I would keep it in mind. We do have some information from around town. What's all this even supposed to mean? Something seems off. I have no clue, but we should take note of it, whatever the case. We should head for Brick Alley as soon as we can. Right, let's get ready and then head over there. The fog today is something else. It makes getting where you want to go really hard, but coming back might be even worse. Nothing we haven't bought yet. Good. I think that's it for the station. Yeah, so I think it's finally time to go to our quest location, the Brick Alley. Man, the fog is really thick here too. A bunch of people said they saw strange monsters lurking around here. Well, it's definitely something we should look into while we're here. We need to find out where Yuragi is first. Let's swing by the cafe and the antique shop. Well, in that case... I recognize this car. Yeah, it's from that other guy that we saw in the other episode.
智明さん。
京香君から話は聞いているよ。どうやら早速始めているみたいだね。
はい、そちらも同じ件で。
ああ、こちらはあくまで出向中の身としてだが、関係各社や観光庁を回りつつ市内の監視を続けているところさ。
ってことはあんたもゾディアックの？
ある程度は事情を説明されたみたいだね。
A little bit. We definitely don't know everything.
美月君、京香君も困っていたよ。会長も心配されているだろうし、あまりおてんばは控えた方がいい。
気をつけます。何か判明したらこちらにも連絡をいただけると。
もちろんだとも。彼女は実に有能だが、それでもか弱きレディーたる身だ。何かあったらそばにいる君がナイトとして守ってくれたまえ。
You know he would do that either way. And I think she's a lot more capable than you give her credit for.
僕の大切なフィアンセをね。
Fiancé? Why do I get a feeling of arranged marriage here? So is that maybe the reason why she's being so respectful?
それでは失礼するよ。
驚かせてしまったみたいですね。彼の実家ミクリアグループはゾディアックの傘下にあるんです。代表の12企業ではないものの、ある程度の発言力を持っていて。
And that I would imagine why they would push for a marriage between her and him, just to make one giant business that has the most influence ever. From a business standpoint, I get it, but still, on a personal level, arranged marriages doesn't feel right.
先日、幹部候補として森宮に出向してきたばかりです。
幹部候補。
ちなみに、婚約者というのは本決まりではないんです。ただ、私の親戚が話を進めていて、いろいろとしがらみがあるというか。おじい様は私に味方してくださっているんですけど。
I'm glad that's at least the case. Because if you two like each other and you fall for each other, then it's fine. But if there's nothing there, I feel like it shouldn't happen.
すみません。愚痴っぽくなってしまって。
いや、なんつうか先輩も苦労してるんすね。兄弟グループの令状ともなりゃいろいろあるんだな。
さて、調査を再開しましょう。
Agreed.
ある程度区切りがついたら、そちらのカフェとアンティーク屋に伺いましょうか。
了解っす。
Once you go to the cafe and the antique shop, the story will progress. Well, knowing how we do things, you already know that was the last two places we'd go to. So we can check everything else first. I was moving around the planters yesterday and I slipped and fell on the wet pavement. I went down hard and everything got scattered all over the place. A person who just happened to be passing by the store stopped and helped me without saying a word. I thought that was really nice of him. It is really nice, but technically something you should do, because if someone falls down, you can at least help them up. On top of that, I scraped my knee, so he lent me his handkerchief to clean it up. I think he's from Shopping Street? I should go and thank him. Okay, nothing new here. And yeah, you can thank him, that would be very nice, but I feel like he did it because it's the right thing to do. So he doesn't need a thank you, but it's just nice, you know what I mean? Goodness, what is with this fog? I can't seem to keep my hair from frizzing like crazy. But I suppose I'll deal with it. Since my skin is so soft now, it is excellent compensation. This fog is fantastic at retaining moisture for the skin. If I consider it that way, there's no reason for me to be irritated by this. Alright, store is getting bigger with all the stuff in here. Ooh. Interesting. Issues that great as well. It does decrease her power. And she's already equipped with it. I think for the rest I will leave it like this. But yeah, those were some really decent increases in stats on the dress. The gallery is closed unexpectedly. Well, with the fog and the humidity, I can imagine they went all their artwork stored away just in case. Let's go to the cafe first. It looks like they're open, but it looks like all this fog is keeping customers away. Shall we go in? Ah, welcome. I've been waiting for you, Tokisaka. And you are Miss Mitsuki Hokuto, I presume? It's almost like you knew that we were coming. Not almost. I'm about to brew some coffee right now. Right this way. We can talk in here. Are you with Nemesis as well? Yes and no. I do work with the organization, but I am definitely a civilian contractor. Right now my responsibility includes providing a base for operations for Asuka. However, I never thought I'd ever have the privilege of meeting one of Zodiac's rising stars. Oh, please don't flatter me. I've walked by here numerous times, but I was always waiting for the right opportunity to come inside. Considering the fragrance of the coffee that's always wafting out, I wish I had entered sooner. I hope you'll frequent my establishment in the future. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. Yes, we weren't able to gather any information regarding the situation. Any theories about Hiraki's disappearance? If you have any ideas. Unfortunately, I don't know the current specifics regarding current Nemesis activities. However, there's one thing I can tell you. The heads of Nemesis have decided to take a wait-and-see approach to the situation. Then, that means they're not even going to help out at all? I'm sure you're all aware of the fact, but Asuka is Nemesis Enforcer, and thus she has a great amount of latitude regarding her activities involving the Eclipse. In that sense, Headquarters sees this current situation as a test of her abilities and worth. All enforcers are constantly judged and evaluated to see if they are deserving of the name. I am positive that the powers that be are waiting to see if Asuka can handle things on her own. Oh, I've heard of that, but that is really effed up. And you're saying Hiragi knows all this? Yes, though she insists on misunderstanding one very important point. Nemesis acts as a shepherd, herding a number of grassroots organizations towards a common goal. Though they expect her to take the lead, it doesn't mean she shouldn't accept help when available. Being able to identify and nurture talents to offset one's weakness is a big part of being an enforcer. Oh. I see. It seems that Asuka was finally beginning to realize that. But ever since the incident with the fog, she went back to being bullish and stubborn. Tokisaka, in that sense, I have high hopes in you. In fact, I think you'll be the one that will help her to mature as an enforcer and as a person. Sir. got it. You can count on me. He's very highly motivated right now. One other thing. Have you heard any rumors about people seeing monsters in the fog? No, I haven't heard anything of the sort. But considering the situation, it reminds me of the Eclipse incident that occurred in Durham, England. Yeah, John said that too. Is the incident where hundreds of people disappeared in the fog, right? Correct. I'll spare you the details as the incident happened a long time ago. But that incident was caused by grim greed. Nemesis eventually took care of the problem, but half of the victims were never seen again. Is that really happened? Is it possible that the same monsters here in Moromia now? No, the source of that particular incident was completely destroyed. The grim greed was a vampire by the name of Nosferatu. While the thick fog is a common element, you should assume that different greed is responsible. I see. Well, we can only hope that the greed we're dealing with isn't as strong. We can always hope that, because the less strong it is, the easier it will be for us to kill it. There was an incident in England where half of a town's population was wiped out. Unlike that time, though, Moromia has Asuka and the rest of you as well. I know that Asuka will be back and you can join forces once again. Well, it is what we want. And hopefully, after everything is settled, she won't give us any more trouble about joining up together. Ah, a black hand hovering in the fog, and a creepy laughter that echoes into infinity. I checked out the location mentioned in the rumors this morning, but I came up empty. I'm thinking it was just shadows or something, but you know what I say about assumptions? I'm going to get some coffee into my system and then go do some more investigations. Which, to be honest, is not particularly wise with all the monsters in the fog, because we haven't heard any confirmations, but we have seen that arm picking out victims into itself, so I would suggest staying inside for the time being. Oh, I'm thinking it was just shadows or something, but you know what I say about assumptions. I'm going to get some coffee into my system and then do some more investigations. Alright, let's go to the antique store. And I think she will have the one key information that we need. And how she knows it? We probably won't get an answer to that one. This is Yukino's place. If anyone knows what's going on in the city, it will be her. Yes, and then shall we go? Once you go inside, the story will progress. Ah, it's you. Oh, and the Hokuto princess too. Class is still in session, so I'm assuming you've pulled a string or two to be here without consequence? Perhaps. How in the hell do you figure all this out just by showing us up? I know you know Hiragi and Mitsuki, but... Yes, she's one of the most valuable informants of the underground. Yes and no. I'm not beholden to Nemesis, Zodiac or any of the others. I just provide a service that happens to be in high demand. In that respect, the antique store and referring you to jobs are pretty much one and the same thing. What the hell does that even mean? Whatever, so you already know why we're here then. Our mission? The missing Nemesis girl, right? More accurately, you want info on the monster that was chasing her through the fog. Sounds about right? That's exactly right. So, do you have any information that might help us? Yes, about the monster. There have been eyewitnesses accounts filtering in ever since the fog rolled in. But starting last night, the tone of the accounts became a bit more ominous as the fog got thicker. Ominous? Now that you mention it, the witness accounts have been a little strange. Well, they heard a deep growling and heavy breathing, and a four-legged silhouette. It's different from the information about hands that we heard in the city. Yeah, this is more like beasts. It seemed like calling it a dog or wolf would be more closer to the mark. Good work. You managed to pick up quite a bit of information on your own. If you put everything together, you'd learn that you encountered a breed called the Black Hound. Oddly, it's something that you'd find in the fairy tales of Great Britain or Europe. A Black Hound? Yeah, I think she's referring to that one story by Sherlock Holmes, which I can't remember the title of, but I know it's about a big black ghost-like dog, yeah. I see. The fact remains that the hand is a different monster than appears in the fog, but it's very likely that they're both kin. Also, it's likely that an extremely powerful Grim Greed is lurking about. Oh crap. We need to find and rescue Hiragi now more than ever. Indeed, you'd better get moving. The Enforcer is a regular customer of mine. She's always so serious and dour, which makes teasing her that much more fun. But if you manage to rescue her, I won't take my normal fee from you, your pay this month around. Yukino. Ah, hell. Roger. Now that I think about it, since you know that I'm an informant of the underworld, there's no reason for me to hold out on you. This might be a little late, but this store sells Eclipse materials gathered from everywhere. I'll happily unload some of them onto you, even need materials from old man Kogura. Although you'd have to know what exactly it is you need. I thought you were a bit shady, but you just revealed it all of a sudden. Will you get more variety in the future? Well, eventually. Tips and info on the Eclipse will be updated periodically. Yeah, that's not how you say it, I know. So you should thank me. Oh my. Yukino. Oh, what's the matter? Your sudden outbreaks of generosity always makes me suspicious. Don't tell me you're doing this so I'll owe you, and you'll make me do impossible things for work. Oh, by the way, I want to talk to you about the information you requested the other day. Hey, don't change the subject. That girl is more than a match for any Grim Greed. That's what I thought anyway. Apparently, I was wrong. You should probably go help her. Well, if that's what I need to do, I will definitely do that. Just to fill up the tank a little bit, so if we check on the next store, we may be able to upgrade something at least. I'm not sure why we were told to take care of Hiragi. She's always been very much a lone wolf, but that doesn't mean people don't worry about her. Yeah, and I couldn't care less about whether she's working with Nemesis or not. It just bugs the hell out of me how she insists on doing everything by herself. I feel the same way. Anyway, we're done here for now. Ooh. That's a big hound. What's that? The Black Hound. Is it luring us to the Eclipse? You're not getting away. Alright guys, jump in there. Damn it, it escaped into an eclipse. We don't have time to call in Takahata. We have to go now. Yeah. Well, just two of us. The difficulty should be adjusted a little bit. Scarlet Labyrinth. And it does look a little bit red, doesn't it? We'll make our way through, even if it's just the two of us. This this one is way different from the last Eclipse. There are various families of greed that tend to mirror the powers of a labyrinth's Elder Greed. Because of this, it can be hard to discern power levels, making you an easy target for serious damage. It is one of the reasons why Grim Greeds are so rightfully feared. Short version, no matter the place, our opponents are going to be a pain in the ass. Ooh, a spear? Or a bow staff? Yeah, I think it functions more as a bow staff type of thing. Looks cool though. A staff. So that's what your soul device looked like. Yep, Zodiac's engineering group made a number of modifications to it as well. If we stay on the trail of that black dog, we might be able to learn more about Hiragi. Let's get moving, Tokisaka. Roger that. Well, we can change our party, so there's no reason to just keep waiting. Let's go straight into it. Mitsuki. She's the best at ranged skills that overwhelm her opponents. Her power attacks open and invisible force fields. Defensive magic shooter. As always, if you have the opportunity, might as well save. Okay, so those items that we bought is not unlocking anything. Well, it's still good to have those items in my list though. Alright, checked and ready to go. Ah, wind enemies. Well, we don't have wind with us today at least. So we better make sure we're okay. And with no way to healing our... Poison?
ここは私の結界術で突破しましょう。変わります。
手があるんすね。よろしく頼むっす。
結界よ。
Ah, so that's how it works.
ここは一気に駆け抜けましょう。
Alright, so her shield isn't forever. Oh, a little bit too soon. Well, that's a bit slow, so if we avoid the first attack that that creature has, we should be more than fine. So we just first. Oh yeah, I will definitely take a cure too. Because a few extra heals will never be a bad thing. Ooh, you seem a little bit bigger. But you're also fighters. A little bit too late. But this is the first time we saw that one, so we're just learning. Okay, let's leave that one here for now. He is strong though. Too bad we cannot go into the support location to heal ourselves. That's sadly not an option at this point. Lunar Soda. As long as I keep a good eye on our HP levels, that I heal in time, we should be fine. And so far we haven't gotten any special encounters yet.
よっハーミットシェルほっここは一気に駆け抜けましょうやっ
Alright, item from the real world.
結果いいものですね
Yeah, this is definitely not able to keep the chain up. And that's fine. We already got over 100, so that box is already ticked. Ooh, is that a door? I should have left one box there then. Ooh, didn't expect my attack to go straight through to him. But I gladly take it. Alright, now let's run. Yeah, we really didn't make that. Well, let's use this one then. Okay, that was a little bit of a rough start, but we got it in the end, so that's all that matters. And yeah, we are plenty strong to take enemies out here. We just need to keep our focus. Alright. Ooh, there it is. Oh, not too bad. Yeah, definitely worthy of an S rank. It's a save. Do we quickly want to check if we found some new items here? Yes, we did. Definitely another dungeon we should do again in between episodes, just for the items of it. Perfect. Alright, I guess we are roughly ready to go in. Or shall we wait till the next time? I think we're gonna wait for the next time. Because I think if we start the fight, we will probably be busy like for between 5 and 10 minutes to try and defeat it. And of course there will be scenes after that will lead us to Iragi. or to another hint to where she is. So yeah, we're gonna leave that for next time. So until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we take on whatever's up those stairs. I presume it's gonna be the Black Hound, and yes, it needs to learn to behave, and we're gonna punish him for it. So, till next time, bye bye.